Paid. That's okay. Little wise guys. All right, here we come. Watch the helium-filled balloons rise. There it is, from the south to the north. To the left is south, to the right is north. Runway 20 is what we're lined up on. Runway 2 to the right. All right, so there's your balloon. Now, you can top that if you want to. It'd be kind of cheating, but we'll see if anybody tries for it. No, we're just going to bang out a formation right there. Now you can pretend you got a formation of Grumman Wildcats or Hellcats diving on the enemy in the South Pacific. Those things are 2,800 Fahrenheit. Grumman Hellcat was the first airplane designed to beat a Japanese Zero, and it did. Kill ratio was 12 to 1.
Here he comes. First one being our president, Justin Currier.
I'll explain that in a little bit, but right now we're going to simulate kind of a strafing run. And strafing also,
can he get it?
Strafing was very dangerous because
here comes number one.
Shooting back at you.
Here comes the pop. Here he comes.
He was coming for a sneak attack. Justin Currier.
He's the president leading.
The balloon is rising right straight up. It's above the trees. See it? It's hard to see when you're in the airplane. It's hard to see here.
Can he get it?
You got it.
Woo! Way to go, Justin.
You're going to see sometimes you will see the balloon going in circles. That's from the prop wash. We're going to try to pull up and...
All right, Rick, you're going to get this one. Oh!
You'll see the balloon going in circles
Conn,
from the prop wash.
Number 3.
Watch Dave Conn come in. He's got a good line. And he got it.
Way to go, Dave.
Nicely done. The prop wash in the air looks like the water behind a speedboat, like an outboard motorboat. Churning in circles, violent circles. He's Firmin. And the Navy painted Stearman. Now the Waco UPF-7 or YPT-14. Right there. John Potock nails it. Doing well.
John Weyrich.
BT-17 Stearmans. There's John Weyrich. And he gets home. Here's Chuck Tippett screaming in there, hot and heavy. He gets one. All right. And now the balloons are starting to drift over in this direction. Okay, see the balloons settling back down in circles? Prop wash, or wake turbulence, settles by gravity. So if you're following a very heavy airplane, you want to stay to the right or left of it. You don't want to get underneath it, or you'll get tossed all around. Balloon is up, it's low. Booster lines up. Balloon is a little low. I would have waved that one off too. You can get what's known as target fixation, where you're concentrating so much on the target, you fly into the ground. Yes, that happens. That one, see the balloon going down? That's some prop wash wake turbulence. Nice. Rick Conn nails it. Now his brother Dave. And wait till we see the aerobatics that Dave Conn has for you in a few minutes.
Falling for the
that balloon is low, Dave.
Mr. Announcer, he dropped something out of his airplane.
Dropped something out of the airplane?
He dropped his wallet. We're going to go get it and sell it back to him.
Nasty little kids. All right. We're going to go out and look for a wallet.
Keith Firmin, here he comes.
Keith Firmin. Now that airplane paint job is from a mid-30s Grumman F3F. It was not an official paint scheme during the war, but so many pilots own Stearmans today. Let's watch the Waco UPF-7 with John Potock. Nails it. He's 2 for 2. But so many pilots today like that paint scheme that they use that on the Stearmans. The Fairchild PT-19 was
Oh,
another
John
trainer they
Weyrich
used.
almost got
Used to
it.
have one out here. Bill Tatchett flew that in the air show. In those early air shows that first started in 1971. Chuck Tippett, very low. Going to pull up on the balloon at the last second. Grass cutting pass. He gets it. All right. If you want your tailwheel endorsement or seaplane endorsement, there's the man to see, Chuck Tippett. Or if you want to learn to fly, that's the right guy to see. All right, now we're going to reenact a bombing run the way the Russian girl pilots, known as the Night Witches, flying over the German troops invading Russia during 1943, Operation Barbarossa. The girls, flying small biplanes, very similar to this, would drop bombs on the sleeping pilots.
Blow them up, blow them up, blow them up, blow them up, blow them up.
Hope he doesn't
blow them up, blow them up, blow them up.
Jumped over their heads. Those girls flew at night, sometimes 10 or 15 times a night, no lights. Just imagine flying over the enemy with no lights at all. They'd glide in and drop the bombs. Bracket bombs, flying Conn brothers. Sacks of flour hitting the deck there. Now, dive bombing was a whole different technique than what we're doing here, obviously. Came down to Firmin. Came down about an 80-degree angle and used your sight, your airplane as a sight, and dropped the bomb on the ship or whatever you were aiming for. Over their heads. And torpedo bombing was a whole different technique. We got them right between the two of them. In that case, you would come in low. And drop your torpedo, hopefully out of range of the ship's artillery. And then that torpedo would make a run, and hopefully it did. It looks like the little boys are in the outhouse.
Looks like John Weyrich coming in with the wheel bomb.
Continue the air show here, folks. Any idea? How do we get them out of the outhouse? Any ideas? Blow up the outhouse?
There he is. Yes.
Well, we could do that. Here comes a bomb. The real bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Cigar clenched between his teeth.
Here comes
He
John
lights the
Weyrich.
fuse of the smoldering bomb. John Weyrich has it in his left hand. He must time it just right so he doesn't blow himself up. The bomb is in his left hand. He comes in low. And he drops the bomb right there. There goes the bomb, and down goes the outhouse.
Oh, shit.
With a big bang. And that clears the field. All right, let's watch some landings. Now remember, these airplanes stop flying at 55 miles an hour. There's several ways of making a landing. I'm going to come over the trees at 70 so I can cut my throttle with my left hand and glide in once I'm clear. There we go. Now watch how little runway is used here. If you are an expert like these pilots are. Look at that, into the wind, using the wind to your advantage, and a nice three-point landing, very nicely done. In just a few hundred feet, he rolls it out, and you can see he's clear of even the uphill. He didn't even hardly make it to the top of the hill, just a few hundred feet. That's why these little airplanes are so valuable
And I
during
aim
the
at
war
Dave
as
Conn.
trainers. And again, gliding in.
Dave Conn is up there. He's got